Hi, I'm Clinton.
I'm Claude, and we're the lamest offenders. So for today's episode, we are doing a series recap of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So let's get started.
That's really cool. I wonder if I can do that.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
Hiya, Thanos. We're the lamest offenders.
I don't even know who you are.
We have a small but dedicated fan base.
Be sure to visit our sponsor at BaskervilleProductions.com. Hi, welcome back. So we're going to start off with some things we didn't like about the show, and then we're going to go to some things we liked. We're going to start with things we didn't like, just to get the negativity out of the way.
Yeah,
and we're going to lead off with Carly Morgenthau as the head of the Flag Smashers.
God, she was awful.
Just not a bad actress.
No.
Poorly written.
Yeah, she deserved a lot better than this.
She did. She was very sympathetic when she was supposed to be, but it was so inconsistent. I wish they would have started her off more as an extremist, and then Sam Wilson uses his PTSD training, his psychiatry to kind of like calm her down.
That should just be storytelling 101. Why would you start with her being sympathetic and then you just start going and then they try to switch it out at the end and make her more sympathetic?
It was just so inconsistent, which is honestly the biggest sin of the show.
Definitely.
Sin, which is who she should have been, but whatever. Carly Morgenthau should have been written a little bit better. But speaking of should have been written better, is John Walker, U.S. agent. Something seemed off about him, and I wish we'd gotten a flashback to him wherever he earned those 3 medals of honor. Yeah, it was just kind of weird. I want to know the story. I want to know how he got those, because clearly he is a hero. Yeah, but how did he get them?
Yeah, I don't know. He was one of my favorite characters in this show just because it showed him. When the earlier episodes of him were good, but the way he kind of flip-flops at the end, where it's just there's no reason why all of a sudden he just becomes this good guy when he just went full-on crazy the previous episode. So it was just kind of, like we're saying, it's inconsistent. So
that the ending of episode 4 was probably the darkest thing I've ever seen in the Marvel MCU.
I would say it was Age of Ultron, because that movie sucked.
But you never, even with Thanos wiping out half the galaxy, we never saw just blood dripping off of his shield, just cold-blooded murder, and that was intense. Part of me wishes that was a season cliffhanger. That would have been amazing. That would have been great. But Wyatt Russell, speaking of season 2, Wyatt Russell has kind of said he may not come back.
I don't know. When they get these actors and then they live through these things, they generally sign these multi-picture contracts. So I totally see just seeing his post show interviews and stuff, and then it is tying into whatever Contessa's doing, possibly with the Thunderbolts. They're setting that up, I feel like. So I think with him just becoming the full-fledged U.S. agent now with the new costume, I totally think he's coming back.
He was disappointed in the costume. He's it's just black.
Right. Yeah, okay. That was basically it. Yeah. So
he wanted to be, and getting back to him as a character, he wanted to be Captain America without earning it. He just thought, I'm Captain America now. That's who I am. And he didn't realize, which is fair to him, because he didn't realize the all the pain and suffering that Steve Rogers had to go through to earn it. Right. Much like Sam Wilson did.
Ethically, he just wasn't there either. It was just a different generation. Yeah. We suck now, compared to World War II. I guess, men, we are not
less war crimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Sharon Carter. This is probably the worst thing about this show, for me anyway, was Sharon Carter. Just the ridiculous turn she took. A lot of people are saying she's a Skrull. I hate that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Because if that's true, then you had the end of WandaVision reveal a Skrull, and now you have this one. It's I understand they're setting up Secret Invasion, but it's stupid. I did not
Skrulls shouldn't be a scapegoat for bad storytelling.
Yeah.
It's just bad plot development. Can you fix it with the Skrull? If they keep doing that, that's going to be really annoying. And I think Emily Van Camp, the actress that plays Agent 13, I think she had a lot of fun doing all this hammy crap. But I really hope that seeing her in a movie and actually getting people, or movie caliber like writers actually make her into a good villain.
Okay. So now on to things that we liked about the show. The titular Falcon and Winter Soldier, Sam and Bucky, they were great. They had great chemistry. I really feel like Anthony Mackie is not getting enough praise for his acting in this series, because he was fantastic in this series.
I remember,
was awesome.
So I guess they started casting for the Winter Soldier movie in 2013, and then it came out in 2014. I remember with the announce of him coming on as Falcon, I was like, that's perfect, because I knew Anthony Mackie before from The Hurt Locker and a few other things. He was awesome, and I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
And finally, I guess they allowed his acting skills to really
his wings
to soar.
He earned his wings.
Yeah.
And also Sebastian Stan. I've seen him in a few things, not a lot, to be honest. I'm not.
Gossip Girl.
Yeah. Was he in that?
Yeah. XO,
oh my
XO.
God.
Gossip Girl.
But his scene in Wakanda specifically, where he's going through those gamut of emotions.
Awesome. Yeah.
That was okay, you can actually act. You're not just doing the brooding thing, which I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was very good.
I love those flashbacks. They need more of that.
Yeah.
It's just world building.
Yeah. Which, that's what this show does need a lot more of. So another thing we really liked was Baron Zemo. I think he was the best part of the show.
Oh yeah, Big Daddy Z, baby.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Daniel Bruhl was great.
Bruhl rules.
Bruhl rules. He was great. He was so charismatic, and they finally realized his comic character a little bit. It was so nice to see this. He was more than the purple mask. Thank you. And but it was just, he was so charismatic, so intelligent, so 2 steps ahead of them. It was awesome. He was great in this show.
There's no way he's staying in the raft like that. That homie's busting out.
I'm so glad they didn't kill him off, because I was talking to Claude about this before the show aired. It's if they kill off Zemo,
it's one of their best MCU characters. Yeah, we're shutting it down.
We're shutting this down.
Yeah. We had a somewhat good run. All I want to see is Zemo. I want to see him get the sword. That you always see him in the comics.
Oh,
he always has a sword. I want to see that happen. So hopefully going forward, Thunderbolts, baby.
That's got to happen with U.S. agents. Zemo in the raft now, which is Ross's personal prison basically. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If not Captain, it has to be Captain America 4. And the last positive was Isaiah Bradley. He had, I honestly think, one of the better, if not the best, character arcs in this entire show. He was just, he hated his country. He hated everything they did to him. And at the end of it, he was a part of it. It was how it should be. I loved it. His acting, sorry, the actor's name is escaping me right now, but he was fantastic.
Yeah, he was absolutely one of the best.
It was great.
Yeah.
And honestly,
he stole every scene.
He did. He really did. And then when they went to the Smithsonian at the end of the season, and he saw his exhibit, I honestly got goosebumps. That was really touching.
That's his
really
grandson.
His grandson is Isaiah Bradley.
Right.
I'm sorry, Elijah Bradley. Excuse me. That is Isaiah Bradley. Yeah. Elijah Bradley is his grandson, who is the Patriot, which. They are definitely setting up Young Avengers, because we've got Wiccan, we've got Speed now, we've got Patriot. Ironheart is going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, so. Scott Lang's daughter. They've recast it again.
And that's one thing this show is kind of setting up is teams, because we're going to have the Avengers, in a sense.
Yeah,
we're going to have Young Avengers. We're going to have Thunderbolts. That's because it's so hard for the MCU to follow Infinity War. It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So they just have to make smaller set pieces, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that.
X-Men, baby.
Oh gosh, that's where the show. That's where the I feel like the MCU is going. So,
right.
Which is fine.
They're taking their time with that. So.
Yeah. So Claude, with all the positives now and all the negatives, what's the final score you give for Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Honestly, I was pretty hyped about this show going into it. It was one of the most things I was most excited about that was coming out with the MCU. So objectively, I'm giving it a 6.8. There's a lot of things, there was a lot of negatives with this show. I felt like it was rushed. The storylines ultimately didn't make a whole lot of sense, especially with that 5th episode. That just like it was just spinning his tires. So
the lackluster finale.
Yeah, the finale was done very poorly. I liked Falcon finally becoming Captain America.
Sure.
I just think give someone who was, I don't know. I just want to see him like get the full movie treatment and actually like get the attention it deserves.
Yeah. So really quickly, I'm going to actually retroactive something real quick. WandaVision, I gave a 7. I'm actually going to bump it up to an 8 because WandaVision was a freaking masterpiece compared to this show, I feel. So I'm going to give, I'm actually going to give Falcon and Winter Soldier a 6. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good or great, rather. It was a little bit above average, so that's how I feel it was.
Yeah, and don't think of 6 as like you'll read online, if like a video game gets like a 6 or a 5, that's like the worst thing that's ever happened. I mean, 6, it's good. Like it's not like
it was well produced, it was well acted. There were some great parts into it, but there was also some really bad ones. So it just kind of mediates out for me.
Yeah.
But the one thing I wish the show would have done is at the very end, there's a scene, or not the very end, but there's a scene with Falcon or with Captain America, and he's talking to some soldier or police officer or something like that. It's like, hey, we need your help with the Hudson. We got some stuff there. He goes, no problem, and he just flies off. And you see this awesome like hero shot. And it's halfway through the finale. I wish that had been the ending. Yeah. If that was the ending, that's just your classic hero shot. That would have been so cool. Like just like
the money shot.
Chef's kiss, like just better. So yeah, like
there was a lot of opportunities
like
for that.
Yeah,
and then they missed every single one of them.
This little storyboarding, I think, here and there. And I am not a producer. I'm not a director. I'm not an editor. But it's definitely something that they could have fixed in editing. So.
Definitely. I mean, we fix a lot of crap.
We do, yeah.
Like,
we make it worse sometimes.
You think these episodes are bad? Wait till you see the unedited ones.
Which you never will.
Yeah. That's going in the Disney vault, baby. Re-release that in 3 years, charge a double, boy. But anyway, that's our video here. So we just want to do a quick just recap series review for it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this one, and we'll catch you guys soon.
Thanks so much. Stay lame.
Bye. The show kind of sucked. Leave it.
It did. Yeah.